Our postcard today is from Dornock Cathedral in the county of Sutherland. Susan, when you were asked to come here to become minister of Dornock Cathedral, did you think you'd landed on your feet?
I think so. I mean, I can still remember the night of my induction when the chap who'd been interim moderator during the vacancy sat with me, and I came in and sat down, and the service was about to happen, and I thought, this place is absolutely beautiful. And then I had this sudden panic about, are they sure they want me? but it went ahead, and it's been tremendous. It's been great. So it's not only the stones that are beautiful. I mean, the people themselves add to the building and makes it all the warmer because you know the folks who are sitting in front of you and you know something about them. So, everything sort of comes alive.
There's great controversy, of course, in England about women becoming priests, ministers, bishops, archbishops, indeed anything. But why did it become such an acceptable thing here and yet not in England? It's
all to do with the theology of ordination. I mean, that's the crux of the matter. And being within the Reformed tradition, the Presbyterian tradition in Scotland, it's far easier for women to be ordained into the ministry than in the Anglican Communion, where you have all sorts of problems, which just makes putting women above men in a position of authority that much more difficult to bear.
Now, you were the very first female who was put in charge of a cathedral, weren't you?
You're right, yes. It was great. I mean, I didn't quite realise the significance of it until several of the media made contact and said, did I know that? And I hadn't really realised it because in Scotland, even although this is a cathedral and has cathedral status, it's also simply a parish church. And I was being called to another parish church, so that kind of, being 5 foot helps as well. It all went over my head.
Well, Andrew Carnegie would have loved you. Well, because he's 5 foot too, all the handles are down there where he lived at Skibo Castle.
I can reach them. I've got a wee extension in the pulpit so I can see over the top here.
Your vocation, when did you receive your calling?
I'm one of these strange people who actually felt as though I was being called to the ministry when I was about 15. And it shows you how thick I am. I hadn't quite realised that I'd never met a woman minister, that all the ministers in my experience had been male.
How old are you now?
I'm 41.
That's okay, so 15.
Going grey.
Well, you don't look, I was about to say, was that about 2 years ago? You look like
day before yesterday.
Like a teeny bopper still to me.
Thanks, Russell.
It's true, there you are, young wee thing.
That's it.
So that's a few years back.
It's a few years back. I mean, there are a lot of hurdles to go through first. I mean, my family are not churchgoers, and they thought it was hilarious. I'm a twin, and literally the last place my twin sister would be seen dead is in a church. So to have this person in our family and so close, becoming a minister was really quite a thought for her. And there are practical considerations. I mean, my mum said nobody will see you because, as I say, I'm not very tall. But we tested the calling through the church's usual system, and all systems were green. All was go, and I went forward, and the church accepted me, and I survived the training, came out the other end, and I still have an enthusiasm for the ministry. As much today, 15 years after my ordination, as I had when I first felt the calling, so it was great.
So how long have you been here now?
2.5 years.
And as you look around the cathedral, what are some of your favourite parts of it? What would you say to people out there, you must come and see this cathedral because it is? What is it to you?
I suppose I would have to say you have to come on a Sunday because that's when it's most vibrant, when it's actually being used for the purpose for which it was built. But there are wee bits and pieces that I love. For example, the Highland Angel carved into the organ console. He's just so cute. An angel playing the bagpipes. I mean, you really have to find that one.
St Gilbert came here and founded this place. Is there any time when you come in here and you can feel that, someone from all those many, many years ago has still perhaps got a presence here? I'm not talking in a spiritualist sense. I'm talking just with the reason they came here on a mission. Do you feel that you are carrying on St Gilbert's mission?
I think in many ways, yes. I mean, on a personal level, coming in when there is no one else about. I like to come in and just sit down quietly and do some of my devotions in here. I also, and this is a confession that I don't think even the congregation know, when it's locked, I sometimes come in and play the trumpet in here.
The trumpet?
As well. Yeah. So you're
Goodness me.
fortunate that I didn't bring it today. You're okay. So, I mean, yes, when you're on your own and you come in here, I mean, just hearing like the soft tone of the bell and things, I mean, it's just a wonderful place to sense peace and just get balance back again when life outside these four walls seems so hectic.